The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instat Precision Wings.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Joel Hilsman, glad that you are with us here on our continuing exclusive coverage on SUV TV, the SUVTV.com. It'll be the red and the blue. The red going for their fourth win. Check it. No, they're not. They got a win today. And then yesterday, what are we doing? Yeah, they are 2-1, not 3-0. They are 2-1. Blue playing for the first time today at a 1-1 mark, and Mitchell Ballock is the guy you want to keep your eyes on. He won the ball game for him yesterday, and he's coming in shooting at 58% from beyond the arc, 11 of 19 in his 2 games yesterday. And we will get this one started here in just a moment. Troy Baxter, of course, the man you want to pay attention to for the Red squad, number 32. The Red is actually pretty loaded. They got 20 points from Jordan Goodwin out of St. Louis in their first victory earlier today, and 14 from Keith Williams. They defeated the White earlier today. No, they lost to the White. I can't get nothing right. They lost 84-73. They are 1-2. Maybe I'll get it right. 1-2. Just had a double overtime game here. 1-2. That's right. 24 points from DJ Funderburk for the White. They gave them their first win. It was an 84-73 victory for the White this morning. So the Red will be playing their final game, and the Blue will be playing their first game of the day. They've got one more. Hasahn French, big number 47. 9 rebounds per game in the 2 games yesterday. 18 rebounds for Hasahn French, 47 in blue. We are underway, and here's a jumper from Love. No, put back follow, tipped by Goodwin. So Goodwin getting it going quickly. Jordan Goodwin with the putback, and it's 2-0. Quade Green, number 41, a guard who played very well yesterday. Oh, French that's Joel Nawabi. Nawabi fading away. Nawabi, the leading scorer of all of the event yesterday through his 2 games, hit that fadeaway. Nawabi got him going early. 2-2 ball game, and now come back and get this deuce, and it's 4-2. Quade Green on the hesitate. Quade, jumper. Caroms off, no good. Rebound comes down, and now here comes Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin angles up the right side, being worked on defensively by Washington. Long 3, it's no good. Rebound ripped off by Graves. Graves whips it up quickly up ahead to Washington. Washington going to the hoop, out of control, up, count it, and the foul. Richard Washington, a score and one more, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and complete the 3-point play. Even ball game at 4. You see Richard Washington, 13.5 points per game in his 2 games yesterday. Struggled from beyond the arc overall. He was 2 of 13 from distance yesterday. But at the foul line, he was perfect, 4 of 4. And now 5 of 5 as he completes the 3-point play, Richard Washington. And it gives the Blue a 5-4 lead with 8:24 and the clock moving here in this first quarter. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us. The SUVTV.com. Very good play. We've had very good games. And the players trying to stand out here at the Tampa Bay Pro Combine. Turning, knocked away in a steal. Quade Green out of the guard spot, took it away from the bigger offender. Here's Nawabi. Nawabi jab stepping. Nawabi going to go step back. Jumper. Joel Nawabi in and out. and out. Came off. Goodwin on the rebound. Skips it up ahead quickly. Williams goes up. No. Tip. Follow. Baxter. Yes. Offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. Troy Baxter. 6-5 ball game. 7:45. Quade Green on the attack. Drives and scores. Quade Green with a nice move. Green out of Washington. Green 16 points per game in the 2 games yesterday for the Blue. Now here comes Love. Love drives, floats, and scores. Loudon Love with the field goal. So we'll go back and forth 8-7. Expect this one to be a pretty good one. Screen roll and a foul call. And actually, now that I look at the bench, I don't see Mitchell Ballock, who hit the game winner yesterday for Blue. Here's Joel Nawabi. He has it out at the top. 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Quade Green around the screen. It was poked away. He recovers. Nawabi puts it on the floor. 2 hard dribbles, and it was taken away by Goodwin. Goodwin on the break. Goodwin in transition. Goodwin goes up off the window. No. Follow. Williams with a dunk. Keith Williams jams it home, and a timeout is quickly called by the Blue. 10-7 in the early going. Keith Williams with that putback dunk. He had 14 points in their first game. And yesterday he averaged right at 13.5. So 6:41 to go, 10-7. Glad that you're with us wherever you are. Who will get drafted? Someone will. Kind of like the crop you've seen. 13.6 points per game through 3 games for Keith Williams, number 30 in red. Williams out of Cincinnati. Nawabi inbounds it, and now here comes Graves. Jayvon Graves into the full court. Now goes around the screen. The show is out high. Tried to get the defense scrambling. French inside to Nawabi, who scores. Joel Nawabi with the field goal. He has 4 points. Nawabi averaged 21 a game in 2 games yesterday. Off to the window, Goodwin is in and scores. Jordan Goodwin. Goodwin now had a solid first game earlier today, as I mentioned. He had 20 points, was 2 of 3 from the free throw line in their game earlier today against the White, despite the loss, 84-73. Goodwin gets the board and comes down. Shuttles it back to Love. Love pulls. Jumper, no. Rebound comes off to Richard Washington. Washington gonna come on the break, took the contact to Nawabi. Nawabi, 3-ball, bottom. Joel Nawabi picking up where he left off. He has 7 quick points. That's the first made 3-ball in this contest. We're even at 12. 5.5 to go. Quade Green picking up Williams. He gets the screen out high from Midtgaard. Williams leans in and scores. Williams with 4 points. 14-12. I just rattled off his numbers. 13.6 points per game through 3 games. He poked away, got the steal, and he's going to get this dunk. His defense led to that offense, an easy bucket. The steal by Williams and the hit-ahead pass, and Williams got the dunk. He has 6 quick points. 16-12, 5 minutes less than that now, halfway gone in this first quarter. Turning, French gives it off. Reversed by Graves is no good. Baxter solidifies the rebound. Here comes Baxter. Troy Baxter driving. Quade Green is there. Bump up, block, count it, and the foul, I believe. It should be an and one for Troy Baxter. Let's see if they're going to count that bucket. Yes, and one. Troy Baxter. Free throw from Baxter is good. He completes the 3-point play. Baxter now with 5 early points in the contest. 19-12, 4:05 in this first quarter. Baxter through 3 games, averaging 14.6 points. Love gets the steal, and now here's a 3 by Williams. It's no good. Rebound to Joel Nawabi. Joel now picks it up and gives it to French. French, a glass eater, 9 boards per game. 3 ball, good from Quade Green. So Green getting in on the act now. He has 5 points. Back-to-back made field goals from the blue have came from distance. 19-15. Williams went gallivanting right down the right side of the lane. He has 8 points and made it look like a Sunday stroll on a Saturday afternoon. French now in the corner. 3. Graves short. Board comes off the Midtgaard. Here comes Goodwin into the full court. 6-point advantage, 21-15 in favor of the Red. Goodwin, jumper, good. Jordan Goodwin off to a sound start as well. He has 6 in the contest. 23-15, Red feeling very, very good in the early going. 3 minutes to go. Quade Green probing, gets underneath the basket, now back out. The Graves to French. French holds it, and now goes to Nawabi. Nawabi stops, elbow, jumper, back iron, no. Board comes off, and now they'll push it now with Camper. Manny Camper gives it up ahead to Midtgaard on the alley-oop. Asbjorn Midtgaard with the dunk, and they've got a 10-point lead, 25-15. Here's Graves. Graves going to drive, took contact, up and scores. Javon Graves, I like it on the attack, his first field goal. Quickly back this way. 3 from Goodwin, no good. Quade Green, who rebounds very well out of the guard spot. Got the board there, but then committed the turnover. Camper with the steal. Alley, to Williams. He has 10, double-figure quarter already for Keith Williams out of Cincinnati. He averaged 14.3 points per game this past season for the Bearcats. Quade Green, baseline jump, no good. Rebound, the Goodwin. Goodwin has been on the glass today. Turning, Camper, fading, no. Board, Washington, no. Comes off to Graves. Graves will push it. Graves on the attack to the corner to Nawabi. Nawabi a 3-ball. It's off the mark. They tip it. French gets the board. Back to Quade Green. Quade was open, now hesitates, now wings it to the corner to Graves. Graves step back, a long 3. It's off the mark, no. Tip and goes out of bounds. I mentioned Quade Green and the rebounding. 6 rebounds per game yesterday and 6 assists per game for Quade Green. So 16.6 rebounds and 6 assists, his averages through 2 games yesterday for Quade Green. And he's off to a very sound start here with 5 points. He has rebounded it very well in this early going as well. I got 3 boards for him already. Here's Camper turning, under a minute to go. Fades, Camper, no. Tip and a foul call. It's called on the floor. And this one called on Jordy Shaminga. Now, between Shaminga and French, pick your poison. Both with 18 total rebounds yesterday, which is good. A tie for second. The best rebounder was Terry Taylor. Layup inside is good. Shaminga with the hoop. Jordy Shaminga. Final 10 seconds, 27-19. Whips it to the corner. 3 for Midtgaard. Good. He bottomed it out to beat the horn. Asbjorn Midtgaard. And we have played one, and it was a pretty good one. 30-19. Red with the lead after 1 on the blue. The SUV TV.com.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instack Precision Wings.
30-19 as we get ready to start this second quarter. Glad that you are with us. The Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coach Joel Hilsman. Glad that you are with us wherever you are here on our exclusive coverage on the SUVTV.com. Red off to a fine start. They have an 11-point lead on the blue. It'll be Shamingo, Washington, Green, Nawabe, and Ballock on the floor now. Number 44 for the blue. Played the final minute or so of that first quarter. Here's Washington. Washington goes right by Love, whips it to the corner. Maluk stepped out of bounds. I wanted to bring out, we've seen a lot of the stepping out of bounds, and I know it's an adjustment, floor awareness. The 23-9 line, which is the real line, is not, the corner is smaller over there. It's not like you're playing on the 19-9 line. Alley, no, knocked away by Nawabe to Washington. Washington's pass is stolen by Manny Camper. He saves it now to Love. Love quickly up ahead to Goodwin. He pulls a three in transition. It's off the mark, out of bounds. And it will be Red basketball. Williams, Goodwin, Love, Midtgaard, and Camper, the five that are on the floor for the Red. Jump hook, Midtgaard, no good. Shaminga on the glass. Good board work from Shaminga. He gives it over to Joel Nawabe. Nawabe whopped the pass over, and they'll peel it back out. Malyak, 8 points per game yesterday to go with 3 boards and 2 assists, his averages, through 2 games yesterday for the Blue. Nawabe holds it right there. 21 points per game to go with 8.5 rebounds. And 3.5 assists for Joel Nawabe. And shot it in a 48% clip, 45% from beyond the arc. Joel Nawabe, number 40. Here's Washington. Now gives it up. Love backing in to Washington. Washington, 3-ball, online, bottom of the net. Keith Williams filling it. He has 13. I think I just said Washington. I apologize. 33-19, a minute and a half gone by on the drive. Maluk is fouled. Malak fouled on that play. And now here comes Baxter back into the contest. Troy Baxter out of Morgan State in the MEAC. Swings it to the corner. Camper puts it on the floor, drives, gives it off inside. No, they battle for it, couldn't get it. Baxter got it back underneath. He's in the restricted area, had to get rid of it back out. 33-19. Here's Williams. Williams' shot is off, no good. Rebound, Midtgaard kept it high and put it back in for Midtgaard. Midtgaard now with 7 points. And a stoppage of play, let's see. Coach Doc Martin wanted some explanation of something. We play on. 2 minutes gone in this second quarter. 35-19. Here's Nawabe. Nawabe pops it over to Quade Green. Green on the screen roll action to Shaminga, and it's knocked out of bounds. Substitution now. Jelon Graves will check into the contest, and he will get Quade Green. Big Shaminga 42 right there in front of you, who I was talking about. On the board work, 18 rebounds total through 2 games yesterday, 9 a game. Here comes Goodwin on the glass. Goodwin right to the foul line, stops. Nobody was with him, so he had to wait on the trail, and now here's Williams. Williams going to go baseline, stop, pull 3. No. Board brought off now by Nawabe. Nawabe had to pick up the dribble. Now Nawabe looking for help, gives it to Shaminga. Shaminga back to Nawabe, who's going to go right down the lane. Up. Offensive foul, player control, and a turnover for Joel Nawabe. Good job defensively there by Midtgaard to stand in there and take that above the restricted area. So here comes Goodwin now, 35-19. Blue yet to score here in this second quarter. And we've got 7:15 to go. Goodwin back out. Midtgaard, shoulder range. No. Board comes off, and it's Graves with it in transition. Comes up the right side to head up dribble. Screen roll action with Shaminga. Back out now. Ballock feeds it back in. Shaminga tried to spin baseline, now fades away with the left and pops it in. Nice shot by Jordy Shaminga. He has 4. First points here in this second quarter. Baxter, no good. Board comes off to Washington. Steal. What you got for me, Troy? Baxter on a windmill. 7 points in the contest. Troy Baxter showing off the athleticism with that steal and fast break dunk. Graves lost it. Steal. Here comes Williams. Williams throws it up. Baxter caught it, whipped it back to the ref. It hit him. The ref is a part of the floor. Here comes Washington. Washington drives, and it was rejected. Sent away. Now they give it back out. Here's French. Whips it over to Ballock. Ballock drives in and could not get it to go. Midtgaard with the defense and then wound up with the defensive rebound. 37-21. Goodwin tried to turn it on. Washington cut it off, so he pulls the jumper and says, get it out the bottom of the net. It's good. From Jordan Goodwin, he has 8. 39-21, lead ballooning now with 5:45 to go. An 18-point advantage. Shaminga, short corner jump is short, no good. Midtgaard having a very good game. He swallows up the rebound and gives it to Goodwin. Here's Williams. Screen action from one side and then the other. Williams going to go. He's got the switch with French on him. Now he picked up the dribble. Now he whips it in as he was trying to hit Love, who was cutting. It's knocked out of bounds off of the blue. It'll be possession retained by the red. Midtgaard will come out now, and Manny Camper will check back in as we take a look at Troy Baxter with a windmill jam out of Morgan State. 14.6 points per game through 3 games here at the Tampa Bay Pro Combine. Fading off 1 foot, Baxter, no. Love, foul call, and it may be on the floor. Let's see. There'll be an offensive foul, loose ball on Loudon Love, who says my bad as he comes back down the floor. I just heard this set called out clearly. Going to go with a little horn action. Swings it back to French. French has it, and that might be a foul down low. It will. On Love again. Love tried to move Shaminga. Shaminga and French at the top of the horn set, man. Something nice now. Here's Nuwabi. Nuwabi catch fading, firing off the heel of the rim. Back tap to French. French has it. And now gives it to Maluk. Maluk in, outside. Puts it on the floor now. Graves. The Shaminga. They got to shoot the basketball. Shot clock violation. Coach Doc Martin jumping up and down on the sideline, wanting them to realize that the shot clock was low. Just paid attention to Red now. A little thin on the bench. They've only got 6 now. Down the lane, I like when they had Love and Midtgaard together just to experiment with it. But now they only have 6. Tahj Eaddy is not here, and Chandler Vaudrin out of Winthrop is not here. Chandler averaged 12 points per game. Love free throw is off the mark, no good. On 50% shooting. And dimed it off at 15 assists, so 8.5 assists yesterday. Split the free throws. Lead now grows to 19. And Williams got the steal, but a whistle call. And it will stay in the possession of blue. He was on the side. Stepped out of bounds. Coach MacKinnon is not on the sideline either for the Red. This is the Reds' final game. They are 1-2 on the day. Blue playing their first of 2 games today. Get the experience, get the tape, learn and grow. Good work to do before late July. Quade Green is credited with 2 points on the goaltend. Quade now with 7 points in the contest, 40-23. I'm actually waiting, honestly, on Blue to wake up behind Green and Nawabi. Here's a back screen, and now here's Williams. Keith Williams, 13 points so far in the contest. 17-point advantage as we come up on 4 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Goes baseline, and then Love lost it out of bounds and a turnover. Shaminga on the catch on the baseline. Back to the basket. Here's Shaminga. Back out to Green. Good ball movement. Graves open. 3. No. French tipped it. Tip fight for it. Camper tipped it over to Goodwin. Goodwin will come in transition. Goodwin will penetrate. Back out to Baxter. Right wing 3. It is short. Long rebound. Baxter has it. Now whips it back over. Open. 3. Camper. No. Back iron. And now Quade Green again. Rebounding out of the guard spot. Green shuttles it over to Nawabe. A corner 3. It is off the mark. Rebound Shaminga. Kept it high and scored. Jordy Shaminga, and a timeout has been called. 40-25 with 3:09 remaining in this second quarter. The Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Glad that you are here with us. I'm Joel Hilsman on SUV TV, the SUVTV.com. We're inside the Advent Health Sports Arena as we take a look at some of our SUV TV B-roll action. Jordan Goodwin, the St. Louis product, with the jump. Goodwin so far with 8 points in this contest. Washington had his pass deflected and stolen, and then it was showtime for Troy Baxter. 3:09 timeout. Red ball out of the timeout, and here comes Manny Camper. Manny Camper will come across the timeline. The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine. Shot is no good. Nawabe gets the rebound, quickly outletting it to Quade Green. Green comes up, shoots the 3. It's off the mark. And back tap goes back to the scorer's table, and it'll go to the Red. Blue has the firepower. This 15-point lead is not safe. Washington, French, Nawabe, Green, and Graves, the 5 on the floor in blue. Here's goes Williams backing in, turning to the middle, and he was fouled. Graves was bumping and fouling him, and then when he turned on the shot, Keith Williams drew that last little bit of contact, and they'll go to the free throw line. Baxter, Love, Goodwin, Camper, and Williams, the 5 on the floor. For the Red, first free throw from Williams is no good. Williams has one more. He has 13 in the game so far, 10 in that big first quarter. Second one is good. He split them. Pushed the lead to 41-25, a 16-point advantage. Graves drives on the baseline, took the contact, not there. Washington, rebound, kept it high, and scored. Young men love it to learn and watch. You don't have to put that ball back on the floor. 2 feet in the paint, go up. Looks. Williams turns and faces up, has Green on him. Now backs in on Green. Green still good defense. Fading off, no good. Rebound now. Brings off with French. French now comes and a turnover for Quade Green. Lost his footing as he got below the foul line. Here's Camper. Camper, jump pass, back out. Goodwin fakes. Oh, had Green off and skates for a minute. Driving. Camper, right hand float, short. Camper, board. Underneath, and now you have to bring it back out. And now lost it, Camper. French comes away with the steal. French going to show off some of the ball handling. Whips a pass over across the Graves. Here's Nawabe, worked on by Camper. Nawabe going to try to take Camper. Spins, took the contact in the corner. Washington, a 3, good. Richard Washington, a big 3. He struggled from beyond the arc yesterday, 2 of 13 total. He knocks that three in with 85 seconds to go. Goodwin jumper off the window, no. Baxter, one-hand rebound, one-hand dunk. Oh, man, Troy Baxter, athletically gifted with a booming jam. He has 9. 43-30, 70 seconds. Nuwabi raced up into that corner, worked on defensively by Camper. Reset the post, turning, stop, nothing there. So he just fades away and shoots it, and it hits the top of the tape and out of bounds. Nuwabi can't get his 2 points. He wants those 2. Here's the offensive rebound and second chance opportunity. Baxter, look at that. One hand, one dribble, one hand, one dunk. Troy Baxter out of Morgan State. Averaged 15.5 points this past season. For Morgan State, he's averaging 14.6 through 3 games here. Oh, turning, fading. Troy Baxter has it going. Man, I like Troy Baxter. All he needs is some more steak and potatoes, and it's going to be a problem. 45-30. Open, Washington. No. Rebound, Love, long pass up to Baxter, caught it, spin. Oh, and he almost came down on that child. That's somebody's child, Troy Baxter. Don't be trying to injure them people like that now. Baxter almost just boomed it home. He's going to go to the free throw line. Good look at Troy Baxter. Averaged 4.5 rebounds in the 2 games yesterday. Turned and then almost just went ham on somebody. Did I just use that term, went ham? I hadn't said that in a while. Stop, turn, fade, yeah. What else is in the Birkin bag? Free throw, good. 11 points in the contest right now for Baxter. He has 1 more free throw coming. They push the lead out to 16 now. 17. (47-30). Nuwabi goes up with the right hand, no. Tip follow French, no. Got his own board. Green, right wing, 3. Quade Green, a 3. Green has a 10-point half working. To beat the horn, Goodwin. The 3 is good from Jordan Goodwin, and Goodwin will finish with 11 points in the first half. The 3 ball is true, and they have a 17-point lead, 50-33 at the half. The SUVTV.com. Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Glad that you're with us. Taking a look there at our sponsors. As we get ready for the second half, it's a 50-33 lead for the Red, a 30 and 20 point quarters so far, 30 in the first and 20 in the second for the Red. For the Blue and Doc Martin's bunch, a 19-point first quarter to go with a 14-point second quarter. Troy Baxter, 13 points, headlining the Red, but Keith Williams has 14 points to lead the Red in scoring. Quade Green has 10 to go with Joel Nawabi, who had 7, and Richard Washington, who had 8 in that first half for the Red, for the Blue. The Blue 1-1, the Red are 1-2. And we get ready for the second half. Let's check the lineups. It'll be Green, Washington, Nuwabe, French, and Maluk, the 5 that'll start it for the Blue. And for the Red, they only have 6 now. Love and Midtgaard, Baxter, Williams, and Jordan Goodwin. They will be moving right to left in the Red. And here's Keith Williams. The second half is underway. Here's Williams. Williams comes across. Picked up defensively by Malou. Goes on top of the screen. Now Williams is going to drive. Now brings it back out. Love. Jumper. No. Tipped and goes out of bounds. They were nearing the end of the shot clock. And it will go over to the Blue. French has it. Now gives it to Quade Green. Green over on the right side to Washington on that left side. Now gives it to Nuwabe. He pulls the 3. It's off the mark. Board by Midtgaard. Midtgaard has been solid in more minutes. Back to the basket. Turning. Midtgaard. Jump hook. No. And it was fouled. So Midtgaard will go to the free throw line for the Red. In this game, Midtgaard making his first trip to the free throw line. 7 points so far in the contest for Midtgaard. Free throw is good. Midtgaard out of Grand Canyon via Denmark. Listed at 7 feet 270. He's shown a good shooting touch at a 3 late in the first quarter. And now hits those 2 free throws and pushes it out to a 19-point advantage. And now they'll run their action this way. Green to Maluk. Almost a little variation of the Iverson cut. Nuwabe drives up with the right hand off the window and scores. Joel Nuwabe. He has 9 points now. 35 total for the Blue. No good. Tipped and goes out of bounds. (52-35), 7.5 to go in this third quarter. Williams on the inbound and now gives it back out. Goodwin, 3, good. Nope, a 2. They say Goodwin a 2, a long 2 for Jordan Goodwin. 54-35, floater, Quade, he's fouled. Oh, Quade Green will go to the free throw line. Free throw good from Quade Green. Green with 11 points. His first trip to the free throw line today. And he's 1 of 1. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. In 2 games yesterday was Quade Green. Second one is good. And Green trying to get him off the schneid just a little bit. 54-37, still Red in control. Here's Manny Camper. Into Williams, worked on by Green. Too big, too strong for Keith Williams. Williams having a solid outing now with 16 points. Here's Green, take it away and a steal by Goodwin. Goodwin will run and break. Stop and pull a three in transition and knock it down. It's a long two again. So he's had his foot on the line on both of his long twos. Three, Green, corner, good. Quade Green. 58-40. 18-point advantage coming up on 5.5 to go third quarter. Goodwin floating in. Jumper is off the mark. Rebound, Love, and a whistle. Offensive foul on Loudon Love. Green, in and out dribble. Now shuttles it over. Nuwabe, a three ball. It's off badly. Rebound comes down to Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin up ahead to Camper. Camper gonna go, and they'll peel it back out. Camper gives it down to Love, who got it in the Midtgaard, and a whistle underneath. Had an item come out of the stands and go onto the floor. That's what the whistle was for. Midtgaard doesn't get credit for the basket. Williams turning on Green. No. Rebound underneath. Back up. Goodwin. He's fouled. And now let's see. Midtgaard is down. And that looked like his left ankle. Now they don't have but 6 bodies. And so now Midtgaard going through a little pain, talking with the trainer. He was underneath just the way he fell. Not putting any pressure on that left ankle as he's coming back this way. And now putting a little bit of pressure on it as he's coming back to the training room. Free throw from Goodwin is good, so Baxter back into the contest, and now they got to roll with 5 until Midtgaard gets healed up. One more for Goodwin. (61-42), coming up on 4 minutes. Love turning to the baseline. The jump hook is short to beat the shot clock. Nuwabe to Quade Green. Green comes around the screen, hesitates, now going to drive all the way, had it knocked away out of bounds, and it will stay with Blue. Quade Green out of Washington led them in scoring this past season at 15.4 points per game. 3 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and a steal and a half. For the Huskies this past season. inside. French had it blocked by Love. French get it back, turns it, blocked by Love again, and a whistle. French free throw is no good. I'm just taking a look back here in the training room to see if Midtgaard is going to be okay. Asbjorn Midtgaard out of Grand Canyon, of course, teammates with Oscar Freyer, who unfortunately passed away after Grand Canyon made it to the NCAA tournament this past year. 61-43. 2:27 to go. Wonderful story, though, for Grand Canyon to finally get that program to the tournament. Williams' jumper is good. Keith Williams with the hoop. 63-43. French bowling out of control, and it goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the blue. As you know about Midtgaard at Grand Canyon, landed there after a stint at Wichita State. Hopefully that ankle will be just fine. Drive up, no good. Rebound comes back out, and now they'll push it. Midtgaard got it iced up and wrapped. Down the lane, French. His foul, Hasahn French. Midtgaard is now out of the training room, but the problem is the shoe is in the right hand and the ice is on the left ankle. Two free throws coming up for Hasahn French. French 1 of 2 from the line today. Back iron, no good. He has another one coming. It's a 20-point ball game, 63-43. Red all over the blue. Substitution now. Joel Nawabi goes out, and Jordy Shaminga has checked into the contest. French free throw, good. Well, he split him, and he pulls them to within 19, and under a minute to go here in this third quarter. It has been all red, and Keith Williams has a lot to do with that. He has 18 points in the contest. Jordan Goodwin has played very good as well, and Baxter has played soundly as well. He has 13 and pulls that one. That's off the hill of the rim, no good. Rebounding out of the guard spot again is Quade Green. Green flips a pass over. Graves, 3-ball, offline, board by Baxter. Baxter puts it on the floor. Baxter in transition. Baxter versatile to the hoop, lost it as Washington was right there and would not let him go up with it. Washington will inbound it, and Blue can hold for the final shot with 15 seconds to go. Quade Green gives it to French. Back to the basket, turning on Baxter, goes up and scores. Oh, using that body. You got to love Hasahn French in the way he can use that body. Get a shot off with 3, with 2, with 1. Camper to beat the horn. It went down and came out. And we go to the fourth quarter. 63-46, the Red in control over the Blue.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instat Precision Wings.
Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coach Joel Hillsman. Glad that you're with us here on SUV TV. Fourth and final frame of this red-blue matchup, 63-46. Our third game of the day. Got two more to give you right here exclusively on SUV TV. The SUVTV.com. Red down to 5. It's Williams down to 5 players, I should say. Baxter comes off. The jumper is good. A 3-ball by Troy Baxter. He has 16 in the contest. That pushes the lead back out to 20, 66-46. On the drive is Graves. Reverse up and in good. Jayvon Graves. His first made field goal here in the second half. He has 4 points in the game. Williams, Love, Goodwin, Camper, and Baxter, the 5 that are on the floor for the red. Midtgaard had to get that ankle wrapped up. And at the line will be Loudon Love. First free throw on the way from Love is off the mark and no good. Love 0 of, now 1 of 3 from the free throw line in this contest. Missed them both, did Love. Green, in and out, floater. Break out the flotation device for Quade Green. Green is able to probe and get his way into the paint and make some things happen. Here's on the turn, and they'll peel it back, work it to Goodwin. Goodwin to Baxter, turning and fading. No, rebound, Shaminga. Shaminga now to Quade Green. A 16-point game. Do they have a push in them? Green, a long 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound underneath. They whip it to Washington. Pump fake, got Love off the air. No good, and now a foul call from the lead official. He had Love jumping and jumping and jumping. Richard Washington. Free throw is good. Washington originally from the Hampton Road area. 757 Newport News is where he's from. Played his college ball at San Jose State. First free throw is good. He has one more coming. It's good. Well, he made them both. And it's 66-52. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin worked on by Green. Good talk and show on the screen. Here's Love, open, long jumper. It is a 3. This official here is slow at his 3-point mark, and it's on that other end of the floor. Away from my broadcast position. Here's Quade Green. Goes around the screen. Green whips it back out. Here comes Graves, jump stopping through the lane, floated with the right hand. Good. Jayvon Graves with the float. And a whistle, not sure what it is. Oh, we're going to clean up a wet spot right quick. Take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. Jump stopping and floating, Jayvon Graves. Baxter will inbound it now to Williams. Williams picked up by Green. And now feed in, and Graves knocked it away. Here comes Jayvon Graves on a break. Graves layup, good. Manny Camper chased him back, but Graves was able to keep his balance and focus and got the layup. He's got 6 quick points here in the quarter, 8 in the game. It's down to 10, 66-56. Manny Camper has it. Camper gonna drive, take the contact. He put it up, back iron, no. He tried to tip and get the rebound, could not. Shaminga got the board. They're chasing it for it, and a foul called on a push. A loose ball foul. You see the steal there by Jayvon Graves. Camper chasing him back. He was able to keep that concentration and lay it up over the lip of the rim. French showing off the handles. French also out of St. Louis, by the way. Shaminga now being fronted by Baxter. Green, jumper, no. Board, brought in by Shaminga. Shaminga has it, holds, and now gives it open. 3, Washington, no. Rebound underneath, blocked. Graves got the board. Here comes Love on the floor. Whips it behind the back to Baxter. Baxter now stops and waits, and now Williams, he shoots it in to Goodwin. And they'll peel it back out. Plenty of time on the 24. Goodwin drives, no. Tip, no. Shaminga outletting. Here comes Washington. Washington, reverse lay, no. Followed by Graves. I was interested to see if he was going to try. Graves, a big fourth quarter now. He has 8 in the quarter, 10 in the game with 6.5 to go. They've cut this thing down to 8. 66-58. Here's Williams. Williams drives, left his feet, had to put it up with the left hand. Goodwin got the board, counted, and a foul. Goodwin with the and one. Jordan Goodwin, teammate of St. Louis. 68-68 in St. Louis with French. And you can see Goodwin chased in, got that board, and remember, he averaged a double-double at St. Louis. Timeout. All of our sponsors there, as you can see, from the Tampa Bay Pro Combine, presented by Florida Sports Coast, Instat, Big Beach Productions, BAM Testing, BasketballNews.com, and the Avid Health Sports Arena. We're at the Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus, Pasco County, Wesley Chapel, Florida, just outside of Tampa Bay. And I do mean just a stone's throw. Goodwin at the free throw line now. It's a 10-point ball game. He's trying to complete a 3-point play and does. (69-58). Graves swings it, open. Nuabe, 3, good. Joel Nuabe, a 3-ball. They've cut it down to 8 again. 6:07 to go. Shaminga on that bench trying to edge him on. Put back by Love is no good. Shaminga rebound. Up ahead to Washington. Catch. Lay good. Richard Washington. Washington, who led San Jose in scoring last season at 19.5 per game, has cut it to 6. 69-63. Bounce pass. Baxter lost it. Green with the steal. Green up ahead, and then the pass was deflected by Camper. Love is going to come away with it. Love's breaking off the handles. Shows it up to Williams. Williams has got Washington on his heels. Shot no good. Put back jam. Troy Baxter again. Jam. Oh, jam for Baxter. Turning. French jump hook good. Hasahn French. A nice move. Baxter, by the way, I mentioned Morgan State. He started off at UNLV and then came to Florida Gulf Coast. But every stop along the way, he's just continued to improve his rebounding and his points production. Averaged 15.5 last year at Morgan State. Misses that on the curl. A slight dip in rebounding. Went down about 4.5, down from 5 rebounds the previous year. But you can see the versatility. And here's a rebound that counts, and that's an offensive rebound. Get them knees up. Baxter is at the free throw line. Shot 75% this past season from the free throw line, and that one is in good. And today in this game, he's 4 of 4. Free throw, good. Matter of fact, he might not have missed the entire event. Let's see. He did. He missed one free throw earlier today. French, turn, jump hook, right hand, no. Baxter on the glass again. 73-65. Red in front. Baxter, step back, breaking it off. Bottom of the net. Troy Baxter putting the moves on. 75-65. Jumper, no. Rebound. Comes off. Here's French. Goes right back up with the body and the mask. Couldn't get it to go. Graves underneath. Fight for it. French, no. Rebound tip to the corner. And I think a push. French and Goodwin got right there close together, and that'll be called on French. Baxter, 6'9", out of Tallahassee. Well, now here comes Williams. He'll bring it into the forecourt, being pressured by Graves. Back to the basket. Goodwin now turns and opens up. Puts it on the floor. Backing in on Green. Jump hook, no. Green, what he yields in height, he makes up. Still a strong young man for his size. Quade Green, 41 in blue. Rolled off. French got the rebound. French has been swallowing up the glass, that's for sure. Green whips it over. Open, Nuabe, pump fake, put it on the floor with the drive, and then poked away and out of bounds by Goodwin. (75-65). Green, three, off the mark. Love swallowed up the board and now puts it on the floor. And then whip it up ahead. Now get it down. Stop. Swings over to Williams. Williams has it. Worked on by Washington. He puts it on the floor. Driving across the lane. No. Troy Baxter with another offensive rebound and put back jam for Troy Baxter. Did they wave it off? They didn't give him credit for it. Well, we're going to give him credit on the replay. Baxter showing off the versatility. 75-65, good ball movement. The extra pass, and Joel Nawabi rattles home a three. The assist to Maluk. Maluk was in that corner and made that extra pass. And Nuabe knocked it down for him. Inside, a steal. French putting it on the floor. French up ahead. Graves reverse. Yes. Jayvon Graves, a big fourth quarter. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the quarter, 12 in the game. It's 75-70. They've got it down to 5 with 2:27 and a moving clock. 10 on the 24 now. Here comes Goodwin. Goodwin, a long jumper, no. Remember, he's got a number of those. Outlet to Ballock. Ballock bounces it off to Graves. Graves reverse lay. He's doing it all in this fourth quarter. Jayvon Graves out of Buffalo. Having fun with it, and a timeout is called. Timeout right here. The SUVTV.com. Graves got the roll on the reverse.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instat Precision Wins.
75-72. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're back here with us with 2:12 to go from the Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Jayvon Graves has opened it up here in this fourth quarter for the Blue to get them back in it. He has 12 points in the fourth, 14 in the game. And this past season at Buffalo, he averaged 14 points per game to go with 6 boards. Right on cue. 75-72, under 2 minutes now. Here's Williams. Gets the screen from Love. The jumper is up, no good. Rebound comes off, and now here comes Quade Green. Green in transition. Green now retreats and gives it back. 3 ball on the way. Nuabe, no good. Rebound comes back out. They'll chase it down. Graves with the board. 100 seconds to go. 75-72. And Love kind of shielded him off and gets hit with the foul. Well, let's see who will be going to the free throw line. Nobody. It'll be side out of bounds. Quade Green will be the trigger. Green gets it in to Nuabe. Nuabe to Green. Float. Green, no. Board underneath. Nuabe, turn, up, and in. They've got it to 1. Nuabe has came to life, too. He has 8 points here in this fourth quarter. Between Graves and Nuabe, they've got it down to 1. 75-74. 75 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. Here comes the screen from Love. Goodwin picked up the dribble, gave it to Love, who rolled up and in. Loudon. Love scores patiently on a screen roll action. That's Wright State operating for you. He led Wright State in points and rebounds this past season. Pull-up jumper. Baxter blocked it on Nuabe. Love, I mentioned, 16 points per game, 10 rebounds per game this past season for the Raiders of Wright State. He's kind of showed that today as well. Green looking, and gets it back now. French, open, 3, no. Rebound is off the mark. Graves got the board underneath. Now whips it back to Nuabe. Nuabe now going to try and turn the corner and go baseline and dunk it. Joel Nuabe with a baseline hammer. 77-76, he cut it to 1. They got to get a stop, though. 15 on the 24, 31 on the game clock. Here comes Goodwin. Picked up defensively by Graves. The screen from Love. He goes around it, hesitates, pulls it back. 5 on the 24. That shot has got to get up. Goodwin, float to beat the horn. No. Rebound underneath. They fight for it. What's the official call? It goes to the Blue. Right here. Did he get him the timeout? Is that what he called? He sure did. SUV TV instant replay time. My name is Joel Nuabe. You see, Love thought about it and thought better of it. And Baxter, well, I'm all right. I'm too good. Ooh. 77-76. I was enjoying that replay with you as it came right into your mobile device. Joel Hilsman, glad that you were with us. Joel Nuabe just put that one on Troy Baxter. 77-76. We've had one double overtime game today. 17 and 8 seconds. Taking a look inside that Blue huddle, Coach Doc Martin drawing up what he wants. French and Nuabe and Green and Washington. Shamanga. Jordan Graves. All trying to get ready for the next level. Here at the Tampa Bay Pro Combine, presented by Florida Sports Coast. It has been an absolutely wonderful event. I don't want it to end. The facility has been absolutely wonderful, Advent Health Sports Arena. And the competition has been high quality. And remember, Red's got to go the rest of the way now with just their 5. This is their final game, trying to pull even. They're 1-2 entering this game. Blue 1-1. And we've got one more Blue game coming up in our finale. 77-76, it'll be side out of bounds. Blue basketball in the possession. Quade Green will be the trigger. Green, French, Nuabe, Washington. Check it. That's going to be Graves as the trigger. Now he gets it into Green. 15 seconds. Here's Green out front, worked on by Goodwin. 11 seconds. They run the back action with Nuabe on the backside. Here comes French on the screen. Green going downhill. Green pump fake goes up and drew the foul on Love. Way to attack the basket. 4.4 seconds to go, and Quade Green will be going to the free throw line. Green 2 of 2 on the day from the line. Got Love in the air. French came with the follow, but it was waved off. All right, so 2 big free throws coming up here for Quade Green. Talking about Red only having 5 players, and I look down and Manny Camper has not scored in this contest. Camper out of Siena. Free throw, Green, big. Has 1 more. This just to make it, though, a 3-point game. Huh? Green has tied it. Green has given them the lead. 78-77. At the free throw line, he did it. Here comes Williams. Williams with 3. Williams with 2. Williams for the win. No. Could not get the bounce. And the Blue come away with the victory. 78-77. Quade Green at the free throw line, big. But it was Jayvon Graves and Joel Nuabe in that fourth quarter. Nuabe had 10 in the fourth quarter. Graves had 12 in the fourth quarter, and they powered themselves to the victory. Quade Green with the game-winning free throws there at the end. Total 14 points for Jayvon Graves. And let's see, 10, 12, 19 points for Joel Nuabe. Quade Green, a solid effort as well. Look at this, 5, 10, 15. He finishes with 19 as well. And then double figures also from Richard Washington with 12. All right, we roll on from the Tampa Bay Pro Combine, powered by Florida Sports Coast. More action exclusively next. TheSUVTV.com.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instack Precision Wins.